actually in tandem sometimes, whilst he's shooting the stills. And when it comes to people like Dan Bird 40, who I represent, who are shooting an ad for ITV, which was a program called Married Single Other, and they said, BBH, the agent said, could he shoot the commercial? So I said, yeah. And so what he did was he got the casting, because the picture was of the cast, and he got the set, and he shot them in stills with a Canon on a tripod, lit with continual light, and then directed them for the stills, and then said, right, now we're going to do the same thing again, but this time we're going to have you actually doing movement and talking to camera, and shot the commercial. So the same director, him, and had the same lighting, the same set, the same wardrobe, so there's a synergy that ran right across, which is what they try to do all the time, and they're trying to give a TV campaign, commercial campaign, the press backup. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, but they're not squeezing me because I'm charging for this film as well. I mean, I'm doubling the fee and doubling the fee again for the film, so they're getting the same fee that they're getting for doing stills, but doubled, and they're getting it on the same day. Why not? I mean, they're saving a load of money. They're not even spending any money on media, so they're saving money. They haven't got a big crew because these Canons are not like red Canons where you need a crew. You're doing this. You might need a sound man, and that's about it. Then you need editing time. You need all that sort of stuff. But basically, you're getting the guy behind the camera who's doing the directing is the same person that is giving you the stills campaign, and it's happening more and more. I get one every 2 weeks at the moment, and it's going to explode. And I've told all my photographers, you've got to start shooting film. My website right now is being rebuilt so there can be a film section on it. And I don't regard them as directors, I regard them as photographers who are being asked to shoot film, and that's definitely what they are. They're not film directors. They might grow into becoming film directors like a lot of photographers do, but for the moment they're photographers who are being asked to shoot film because the technology is there to make it quite easy to do that. The talent is still how do you direct the people that you're photographing. And if you're doing that adequately or well in stills, it's no different in film. You're getting them relaxed and they're giving you a performance, and if you're in stills, they can do the same in film. So you've got the ability to do that, but it's saving the agency money and you're earning more money doing it. And also, you're getting that synergy, as I said earlier. You know, a lot of the time we get a stills campaign, this is a film campaign, and we want to have a certain feel, can use their props and stuff. But you're even getting better, you're getting the same person, the same eye and the same feel. So it's just that people who read a magazine will recognise the ad immediately because it's got the same feel as a TV commercial. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to push the product by recognisability and recall. So when you go in a shop, you remember everything you've seen.
I think there's also there's a kind of an idea that this is a new thing for photographers to make film. But you've spoken about Terry Donovan, who was making films in the 60s. Baileys was making films in the 60s. And so there is a real historical thing, isn't there, of photographers moving into it.
Well, the guy I first mentioned who I met in a hotel room in Scotland, he used to assist a guy who is now a film director. And the reason he was out becoming a photographer is because he lost his job as an assistant because this guy went to direct.
Right.
It was common practice. As I said earlier, David Putnam stopped the engagement and became a producer.
Yeah.
It's a natural progression if you feel that's valid. I personally like stills so much. I mean, I have actually produced a couple of films and stuff, but that's just as a sideline out of interest. But I actually like photography so much, I'd rather just stick with photography. And actually, most of the guys I'm talking about don't mind doing these short films for agencies and stuff that they're being asked to be referring, but they still like photography enough to want to remain photographers and wouldn't down the camera for a movie camera. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean that is becoming more and more the media that's being used. You know, and already you've seen that American magazine, haven't you, where you open it up and the commercials the ad is in the magazine. It's amazing. You turn the page, and the paper technology is such, as you turn the page, the ad starts to work on the next page, and you've got the person talking to the page.
I think also one of the big things that's happening in the States at the moment are moving adverts. So you'll have a billboard that that's actually moving. So it's a film billboard.
Well, you see that down in the escalators in the underground here, but this is actually in a magazine. This is rather like something you might have seen in Blade Runner or in Harry Potter, you know, where the newspaper officer was talking to you. Well, that's actually happened in America. They've done it in one issue of this magazine, where they turned the page and the ad started to work. And that will come more and more and more. And it will be dedicated to you as well. I bet you any money you like, I'll actually know who they're talking to. You know, like when you get a mayor, and it's obvious, they've sent out 500,000 mailers and it says, "Dear Mark George" on the front. How do they do that? Well, of course, they just got software that does Well, they'll do that in advertising, and a lot of it will be movement. And so, media, as it stands at the moment, is going to start changing dramatically. And no, I don't think so. No.
I think they will go hand in hand.
There are certain things that a still photograph can do that a film will never do, and that is mainly that it allows you to study for as long as you want. You know, I mean, you can stand in front of a picture until eternity and watch it, whereas you're told what to watch in a film. You're going to see this fraction of a second of this person's face, and then I'm going to throw it away and get another person in there. You can't instill that person's face is there, and until you shut the magazine and walk away from the poster side, you can just look at it. So that, you know, to reinforce a point and to burn in some potential customer's mind an issue, stills is always going to be valid.
I think, as I said, we could talk for hours and hours actually, and I think what's really encouraging is that despite the fact of the time you've been in it, you're constantly embracing new things that are going on and being at the forefront of that technology.
Only because I don't want to be left behind.
Yeah.
And actually I find it quite exciting. I mean, I love Macs, you see, and I love iPhones, I love all that. I hate PCs, I love all that stuff over there.
Yeah.
And I find it attractive and interesting.
Yeah.
So that's the benefit for me.
Yeah.
But also, you know, I mean, the reality is when I hear that John McCullum ring me up and say, I've just bought all the last of this paper that there is anywhere, so that I can make my prints, because when that runs out, I'm not going to be able to make prints on this paper anymore.
Yeah.
That's something, wow. Things are really changing. And when I had somebody say to me, Jim, this is like in Athens, Georgia the other day, where Jim works and he's doing a personal project, and he's shooting it on 5.4 Type 55 Polaroid.
Wow.
And it's costing him, I don't want to tell you how much it's costing him a sheet to find this stuff. I mean, Jesus, you know.
Yeah. It was expensive when you could buy it, but
well,
now,
I used to be able to, you know, to chuck that stuff out, you know. So, you know, if you can't find this stuff, it's obviously something else is taking its place. And if it's digital, then you're going, well, that's it. That's what you have to work with. You have to, you know, so embrace it.
Well, listen, Mark, thanks very much for passing on your knowledge, enthusiasm.
I even started.
I know, that's what worries me. We could be here for days. As I said at the end of all the